What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's SOB Productions, and today we're doing a wheel hub on a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500. I'm gonna show you guys how the process of this, but first I gotta jack it up and get this wheel off, so I'll be back. How you can tell these are bad is when with the wheel on when you jack it up. If your wheel goes like this, if it moves like that, you know the hub bearing is bad. The hub bearing is what these are. This is what all this connects to. That's what this big bolt, I have forward drive, so that's what that axle bolts to. Now the only thing that holds this wheel on at the moment is this axle. If it wasn't for forward drive, that wheel would fly off. But because it's forward drive, the axle, which is that, it holds this assembly together because the hub bearing is bad. Alright, so what I'm using is a 1/3 socket with this big heavy duty ratchet. And it's heavy duty, you can see the angle of it. You might need a pull bar to break it. Now I replaced this about 2 or 3 times already, so it shouldn't be that tight. So you're gonna take this big bolt out, and then you got this. You don't want this bolt for the brake caliper, but you want this bolt there for the frame, the mount, the brake mount. So that one, and then this big bolt, and then the hub bolts. As far as forward, this is forward drive. So this axle here, I'm gonna take a bar, I'm gonna put it down in here to lock it, and then when you put the ratchet on it, like this, and then we're going to loosen it. That bar's gonna lock up against that top rail. Bring it up, and then we can break it like this. And that bolt turns right off. Alright, now we got that bolt off. So now we just got to do the brake caliper, which we're going for the frame, not the actual caliper, just the frame. Now when you get in these here, you might want to turn the wheel to the opposite direction so you can get behind it. So we turn it to the left so we can get access to the bolt. You're also going to need a this is a 21mm socket. Alright, so when you're taking the caliper off, you want a 21mm. You want to take off the frame that connects the caliper to the frame of this thing here. Don't take loose the little bolts. You don't need it. Now here, you just take the rotor off. Mine is currently stuck to it because it's broke from in here. And this is where it connects into like this. So now we gotta get the 3 bolts here. When you're taking this off, you want to be careful because these bolts are special kind of bolts and they're grooved. And because they're grooved, you want to get a, this is a 14mm. So get a 14mm, let me take it off. See those teeth in there? That's what you want. If you get a 9/16, which kind of fit, or I think that's a 9/16, it will script and you will have a hard time. Trust me, I know, because I had to saw this bolt in half and get it out last time. So get a 14mm, do it right. Alright, then you want to turn the wheel this way so you can get this little bolt right here. Alright, so you do the same thing, you tighten it, tighten these up, these bolts, and then you lock the axle again and you put the big bolt back in. You might want to grease all this, and then you can start putting that caliper back. and we can put the rotor back on after I get this knocked out. But that's basically it.